Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am joined again by Eddie and we will be taking a look at Giordash, which is a doll produced by MEGO. Well, was a doll produced by MEGO. And what year did she come out?
1981.
Giordash, Style and Fashion by MEGO. The Giordash collection, each costume sold separately. And they fit almost any fashion doll. Each costume sold separately. Giordash doll comes in basic costume. Other Giordash costumes each sold separately by MEGO.
Do you want a bit of history about Giordash here?
Yes, we do.
Okay, for people who don't know what Giordash is, it was a really well-known designer denim label in the late 70s and early 80s. That was its big era when it was around, because Giordash is still around as a company. Started by these three brothers called Joe, Ralph and Avi Nakash. In the late 60s, it was a store in New York City that specialized in European designer denim, which was sleeker and sexier and darker, just like Missy's wearing there. 1977, there was this blackout in New York City and a lot of crime went crazy and their store was looted and set alight. They collected, so it burnt to the ground. They collected the insurance money and started an incorporating their name and came out with designer denim label there, which rode the wave that happened with Calvin Klein and Gloria Vanderbilt for American designer denim there. But theirs was very European and sleek and sexy and dark, so that was the difference there. They kind of floundered when they started. However, they came out with this controversial ad in 1979 where there was this topless woman, it's like Lady Godiva on a horse, going through the surf, wearing her Giordash jeans and nothing else. This commercial was banned on all three American networks, but a lot of independent New York TV stations would play the ad, usually late at night. Became this huge thing, and that's when the Giordash label took off. Now, they had 1 million licenses throughout the 80s because they made a lot of money from those denim jeans. This was one of their licenses with MEGO for the Giordash doll. The license is ultimately what killed them at the end. Because they put their name on everything. By the end of the 80s, it was kind of cheap and tacky.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was the end of it. Also, designer denim, you know, its big time was in the late 70s, early 80s. That was on the wane by the late 1980s there. So this came out during the height of their fame there. Okay, let's open her. There we go. Let's pull her out. So she's just on the card there. Let's pop that there. She's got her little stand. As you can see, it's a typical MEGO stand there.
Yeah.
That came with Candi.
And that also came with all the celebrity dolls and
Oh, did it?
Yeah, in various colours, and Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, cool. Okay, and then it says here, this came with it, powder limbs for easier dressing. 4 twist ties there. You'll have to take my word for it. That's what it says. I'll just show her. There's her bum with her insignias on her jeans. I think they're printed on, aren't they? Yeah. There we go. So she's really showing off her ass there because the jeans were all about the ass, of course. Or what do you say? The butt in the States.
Bottom.
Bottom. It was all about that when you're showing your jeans. Now, Giordash, from people that have told me about Giordash jeans, I kind of remember them. I was a kid back then. I do kind of remember them. They were really hard to find in Australia and very expensive, but you had to be very skinny to wear them. My partner had a friend who loved his and would mispronounce the name all the time. He'd call it Giordash or Giordache. It's Giordash. Oh, this is kind of odd. You know how most doll clothes have the the fastening at the back. This is at the front, like a typical pair of jeans, I guess, to keep this all nice and clean there. That's actually printed on, the side stitching there, very important for designer denim there. And the pockets are printed, but the actual, that seam, the center back seam and the center front of the fly front are stitched on, which is kind of odd. And I love that little Giordash logo there. Got to show the logo. The logo is also on a lot of their clothes too, just the little tag there, because she's a real designer denim girl there. She wants to show her label. Yeah. She likes it. Oh, this is really cool too. She's actually got real belt loops that are actually stitched on, which are great actually. So you could actually put a belt on if you wanted to. Look at that.
Yeah, they had a lot of stuff like that.
Really nice.
Their fashions, like the actual little details stitched on.
So the clothing was actually really good quality.
Yeah.
I mean, and that denim feels like real denim. It's actually real solid denim.
Man. Oh yeah.
It's actually real denim, which is crazy because usually at this scale you'd think it'd be something
just printed
on, you know, just like a cotton, but that's actually real denim. If you can have a look there. Oh, get her arm out of the way. Yeah, that's actually quite impressive. So let's try to get them off. Oh God, they are kind of tight. I remember a lot of girls and guys in the 70s and 80s would try to get these jeans on with coat hangers.
Okay.
Yeah, they would lie on the floor.
Yes.
Try to get them up, and then do up the fly because it was so tight with a coat hanger.
Oh my!
This was a ritual in the late 70s. I do remember this. I never did it myself because I was a fat little kid, but I remember my cousin Sharon, who looked like Erica. She looked exactly like her, who was gorgeous, would wear these and she would be on the floor with the coat hanger on Saturday night trying to do it up. Her legs are quite nice actually. They're quite rubbery and solid.
Oh wow.
Whereas Candi's aren't. Candi's are just like the empty with the wire in them. With the hollow, I should say.
Wow,
with the wire.
she's high quality.
She's actually really high quality. And her arms are like that rubbery material there. But her legs are great and they're clicks. Kind of bangish there. I like that. Giordash also had a lot of glossy magazine ads. I used to remember everyone was topless in them, male and female, cavorting around. I used to see them in old magazines all the time when I was a fashion student and think, oh wow, they look so cool. Here we go. So she had quite a great thing. A lot of collectors have been saying online about her that they like the fashions because they're more realistic. They're not pink and fuzzy and, you know, sparkly. They are more of the time. They're more realistic. There's a lot of utilitarian army influenced things in there, which was, you know, a very big look back then. There was this French designer called Thierry Mugler who had all those military jackets and everything with the big shoulders. She wore a lot of those. So pretty much what the Giordash label was featuring back in the day there, which is great, you know, good for authenticity. So my favorite is this one here, just because of the jeans. As you can see, they're all different packaging too, which is really interesting there. So that is like a gold bomber jacket and very dark denim jeans, the signature denim, much darker than her original jeans there. It still has the insignia on the back there. And for some reason, they always had the shoes as an afterthought. They're just like early 70s pilgrims. You would never wear yellow pilgrims with this outfit, believe me. So I'll probably use some other shoes there. So that's my favorite. I'll probably put that in on the brunette, maybe the clone. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. Now, that's an envelope packaging too, as you can see, and you do get the catalogs on the back too, which I think is so cool. Because, you know, you'd be like, oh yeah, I want that, I want that, I want that. Yeah, it makes it easy. Okay, so a year later, this is from the later collection I've been researching, 1981, late 81, 82 there. Dean has a similar outfit. I think his is the early one. Mine comes with culottes and that lovely jacket there with the very sporty ribbed trim there. Again with white pilgrims. Sorry, no, I'm going to put it with boots. Culottes and boots, please. There we go. And the back has the illustrations. This was a blister pack. As you can see, so different packaging. The illustrations are quite cool. Very 70s actually. Remind me a bit of vintage Antonio Lopez, which I absolutely adore. He's a great illustrator. Okay, and then the third one I got was actually a Candi outfit. Now, Giordash, because it was towards the end of MEGO's run, you know, they were getting into trouble. They put a lot of old share fashions, celebrity doll fashions, and Candi. So this was originally a Candi outfit that they repackaged as a Giordash, which I was dying to get for Candi, but actually thought, you know, the Giordash would be great to get in that package there. I kind of want to keep this in there just because it is quite odd being in the Giordash package, but that's the back there. No catalogue, as you can see, just a full-length picture of Giordash there and some information there. What does it say? Collect the entire high fashion line. It's exclusively Giordash. There we go.
Exclusively Giordash and Candi.
And Candi, yeah. Now, the big difference though with this, and this is quite odd, there's this strip here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually Giordash stickers you can actually stick on the dresses or stick on the outfits.
I don't have many. I am on like a bit of a tight budget at the moment, but there were only a few that I really, really liked. So if you look on the back of the package here, I really would like to also get this. So I have in a blister pack here, we have a little like military jacket, and it comes with some what look like bowling type shoes, but they're like green. And on the back there we have some fashions, which, you know, this lighting is awful. And we have this one here, which is just like, I don't know, is that jeans? It's like a light greyish blue. It looks like jeans and a jacket.
Jean cut, but it's trousers, which is very, very chic, very cool. I like that. It's actually got pleating at the front. It's got that little black tie there. It's like in a goldy satin colour, and she's even got like the little Giordash label. But I love the jeans. They're like slim, very dark black too, which I thought they were blue, but they're actually really midnighty black. And there's again the printing, the stitching on the sides and the back pockets with the Giordash label. So you can see the pockets there on the back and the stitching. Again, it's a front fly opening. Yep. So it actually does, then it's got belt loops and the little sort of tape around for the waistband there. And I didn't like the yellow pilgrim, so I put on the Golden Dream shoes there, the transparent gold things. Yeah, yeah, from there. Okay, so Dean, that fabulous military jacket that I love.
So here's the jacket. So it does have these, I believe they're meant to be pockets.
Yeah, very cool.
Little pockets up here, and she has real pockets down there, which I've tucked her hands into. It closes in the front with 2 plastic snaps, and it is gathered at the waist with some elastic. It looked a bit odd without anything underneath, so I stole Eddie's Giordash jeans. Here we have them in their powder blue outfits. Show these two together. So basically it's the same fabric. They both have these little pocket details on the jacket. Different fabrics though. This outfit uses a ribbed knit fabric, and this one uses, I believe it's, what is this? It's like a synthetic.
It's like a velvet or something, like a velveteen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dean's jacket, we should say, is way more detailed than mine because, you know, this was earlier and this was later, so I think that they were cutting costs by the time they came out with this, my collection here. So his jacket's really detailed because he has the velvet trim or whatever that is, and then the ribbing, which is really cool underneath. And he has real working buttons too, with loops. Mine just has a press stud on the top there.
So these 2 buttons here have loops, and that's how the jacket closes. And the buttons are actually this really cool translucent cola brown, almost like,
which matches the label.
Kind of makes me think of like tortoiseshell glasses.
Yeah, but it even matches the label, the brown on the label, which is very, very smart, very designer touch.
This jacket here closes with
just one press stud.
Just one press stud here.
Just the plastic one.
And Eddie has styled it a bit.
I've styled it up. I took away the pilgrims there and just put in some black tall squishy boots and belted it because I needed a belt. It was a bit boxy. I've also pushed up the sleeves to make the shoulders a little bigger, give it some silhouette. And I stole the little beret from Superstar Fashion just to give her that little, you know, little kick at the top there. Little bit of styling touch there. Yeah, so she's looking very sort of 1981, 82 there.
Yeah. And
you can see both our dolls too, because I haven't really shown my Qantas there too. I had to copy him, of course, because we have to copy each other all the time. So I got a Qantas girl as well, because I loved the fact that she was brunette, and I thought, wow, it's like having a Giordash brunette. Yeah, so it's a good way to do that.
Might also just point out that these trousers actually have a metal snap on them.
Yeah, and they fly front too, which is really cool.
Fly front. And they do actually have real stitching up the sides and for pocket details. And some belt loops as well.
The quality is amazing. For these fashions, you know, they are really amazing with all the stitching and the detailing and the belt loops. Yeah, so here's my Candi doll that I got from a while ago. As you can see there. Candi was great. Fashion Candi was great because you could actually change her hair colour with these little tints there and the little applicator that I've used for my Colour Magics, which works great. And she came out a little before that. She was actually really successful for them, I read, on the MEGO website. For the few years that she did sell, she sold really, really well. She actually inherited all of UK Cindy's furniture and accessories because Cindy came out in the US under Marks, didn't do that well, and then 1980 Candi inherited her house, which I have, the townhouse, and all the furniture. Yeah, you can see the Candi catalogue of other fashions you can get on the back there, which is really cool. I love the fact that MEGO did that. It was easy advertising for them. And she was NRFB, she'd never removed from box, but she wasn't that expensive, so I decided to remove her. So I wanted to see what all the accessories were in there or about. And that's the front of the box. The box is damaged too, so I don't mind deboxing a damaged box doll there. She also came in an 18-inch version, which I had as a kid, as well as her sister Charlie by Durham. So I was into the 18-inch dolls. They were only around for a couple of years, in the late 70s, 79, 80. Probably triggered by Superstar, when she came out as supersized Barbie there. But yeah, it didn't last that long. It was very hard to find fashions and accessories for her, I remember back in the day. Okay, so I've dressed Candi in her original Candi fashion, which became a Giordache fashion. Aren't the glasses sick? Very retro. This is why I wanted this fashion. I didn't know they came with them, but they were hiding in the bottom of the box there. And that's her terry toweling extravaganza there. Very beachy look. It's actually got snaps in the back, so it's actually quite well made, even though the terry toweling's a bit iffy. But there you go. But terry toweling was a huge look back then, in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s there. And I just put Barbie wedges on her. They were like from a Get Ups and Go outfit. So that's her there. I love her in this. I think I might put her in the swimsuit though later. But I like that dash of blue, like Dean mentioned before. You know, the dash of blue makes it there, I think. Goes with her big hair too. There's the other, oh thank you, yes, there's the other outfit, the parts of the outfit there. I actually prefer the shorts over the skirt though. And yeah, these are the logos. You can barely see them because they are transparent, but anyway.
So there we have it. Candi, Giordache.
The MEGO lineup.
And Qantas.
There we go, in their Giordache fashions.
Yes.
So there we go.
And as I only have one doll, there's my other fashion there.
That wonderful military coat dress
So
jacket.
I think overall, like, the fashions are really great quality.
Yeah, worth getting. Definitely worth getting.
Even the dolls aren't too bad, really.
Yeah. The quality's not bad at all.
Yeah.
But the clothing's great. Get the clothing because the detailing is really good and the fabrics are great.
And I would just say, like, for Candi, like, she does get that faded face, but her hair is so beautiful.
See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time.
You'll see him next time. Who knows about me? We'll see.
All right.
I pop up from time to time.
All right. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.
Bye for now.